and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my new intro. And I also want to start by saying this. If you're new to my channel, hi benzies. You guys are going to enjoy it here because we're probably going to do this a lot. But in today's video, we're going to really talk about is Disney again. Because I try to post like a longer video about Disney and it just didn't let me. It only gave me a limit of 15. So these might be in parts. So let's get into it. So again, I worked for Disney for 2 years, almost 3, but I only worked there for 2 years. But this time I'm going to talk about the environment at Disney. Where again, I'm going to be very blunt and straightforward. Like, I know there's some people that talk to managers and stuff like that. I'm sorry. This is my channel. I'm going to be very, very straightforward when it comes to these things. And I'm going to talk from my experience. So let's get into it. Okay, let's start off by saying that all my coworkers, well, some coworkers, because I didn't really get along with everyone. And that's okay. And that's normal. It's okay. All right. Not everybody in the world is going to get along. We get that. But for the most part, I got along with a lot of people at Disney. A lot. You know, everybody used to see me. Benz, Mercedes, Benzo, like all these like freaking nicknames they used to give me. Like I was just friendly. I was just a friendly person. Like everybody knows that. Anyways, there was the not so great people. You know, there were some coworkers that I was just like, all right, like you're not really great. Then there were some managers that I'm just like, why are you working here? You seem so depressed. Like, it's like you don't want to work here. It's like, what's really going on? Like, why you gotta take your anger and everything else onto us? Like, if it's our fault. I'm sorry your life is miserable, but it's not my fault. I didn't sign up for that. Sorry. Let me start off by saying this. Literally working for Disney was phenomenal. Again, I'm not gonna lie. It was phenomenal working for Disney. I have worked with people, and these people, I've literally have their back till this day. I love you guys very, very much. I've made so many friendships off of Disney. It is crazy. Like, this is the only job that I've really carried friendships that I can hold forever. Because, again, I met my best friend there. I met my soulmate there. I met friends that I'm going to, like, you know, travel and do things with. You feel me? There were some people there that they were doing too much. Doing way too much for a $15 hour job. Like, it was ridiculous. There were some people that really weren't to kiss like managers' asses, and they wanted, like, you know, to do this and that. Like, again, I'm not gonna hold back. Like, it was the goddamn truth. Like, I remember seeing some coworkers that just always used to talk to managers or always used to brag to managers all the time. It used to be freaking annoying, talking about, oh my god, I sold like 5 WPP and this person did it, but I did this and that. I made gold, this and that. What do I get? You're gonna get a manager position for that? No, sit your ass down. Like, they don't care. They care because you're making money for them. Period. They don't really care for no. I like the snitches in the store. Thankfully, I didn't have to deal with that, but I did hear some stories about some snitches and things like that. And then, like, this one person said something about me, talking about that I supposedly go to managers and things like that when it came to a situation, which was not true at all. Like, I didn't even get along with half the managers there. Like, I had to, like, put a fake smile and be like, oh, yeah, I like you. But I really did not. But I don't care. That's just the truth. But I never went to managers for anything. Like, the only time I went to a manager about anything was when, like, a family passed away and things like that. And that was only one specific manager I used to go to. And that's, like, the best manager in the store, if you ask me. He deserves a freaking Oscar, Grammy, Emmy, whatever the fuck. But whatever award you can give this man, he freaking deserves it. Because he's been through a lot of things when it came to me and other cast members, because he was always there for that. He was the only person that actually really gave a fuck about cast members, because other managers were like, oh yeah, we do, but they never really gave a fuck. Just another thing that I did not like about working at the store was they like to call this put the product in guest's hands. So let's say, for example, let's say I have this baby Yoda, right? They basically want you to do this. Oh, you know, hold on. They wanted us to be like, oh, hey, I know you guys just entered the store, but we got this baby Yoda. Stock is $40. And, so So also too, we also have this t-shirt too, and I'm gonna give you a basket too so you can hold these items. So you can also take this shirt today for $10. It's usually $30, and also too, we have this on sale for like $6. You can take this home too. Yeah, and we'll wait for you at the box office. Let me tell you how much I hated that shit. It used to be so annoying, and I hated doing that because that's not me. That's not how I interact with guests. I interact with them and I make sure they're comfortable first. They literally, like what I just did, just throw it. That's what they wanted us to do to every single guest. And what my managers, yes, managers, except that one that I just spoke about, wanted us to do was make sure everybody walks out with merchandise in their hand. And I was like, oh my God, so we're just gonna force people to buy things? Oh my God, that's crazy. I didn't know that's how we get down now. What? No, wow. Bullshit. That's not how you get guests to buy things in your store, you guys. Please understand that. That's not how you get people to buy products in your store, wherever you work at. Like, that's like, okay, I don't know if anybody has been through this. When you go into Macy's and you go to the perfume department and they're telling you to smell all these different perfumes, does that make you want to like buy perfume? Because to me, it doesn't. I get you're trying to sell your perfume, or it's bestsellers, this, and that, and all this other stuff, but that does not reel me in because you're overwhelming me with like 80,000 different freaking perfumes, and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna sniff one and I'm not even gonna know which one it is. Like, let me take my time and like go and like see what I want. If I look confused or if I need help, I will guide. I'll ask. Help. You feel me? Like, there's times that, you know, I go into like retail stores and there's some stores that don't even like help you at all, and that's okay. That's how it should be. We can't just go in and assume that everybody needs help because they don't. Another issue we had too when I used to work there was the elevator and the escalators being down half the time. And I know all the cast members are gonna literally laugh because it was always such a problem. Especially we had you know, people with like, you know, wheelchairs, people with like massive strollers and etc. that needed to go upstairs. And, you know, when we had to tell them, like, yeah, like, the elevator was down, it was always such a big deal. But that elevator was very, like, untrustworthy because people have been stuck on it plenty of times. And the escalator being down, that was always something. I always had to be on escalator duty, I guess you want to call it that. But there was some people, when the down escalator was down, there used to be people that used to stop and take pictures. And that was my favorite thing to do, was yell at people. So yeah, if you ever been to the Disney store and I'm just like, keep on swimming, that was me. Because if you halt the entire like escalator trying to take a picture of the lanterns and stuff, like you're gonna stop traffic. There's gonna people that are gonna want to go downstairs and they can't. Like, there was one time, not even one time, there's been multiple times that both of them have been down at the same freaking time. It is so annoying. We had people too that had a phobia of the escalators. It was really weird. But I mean, I some phobias that people have are just ridiculous. Like, I remember one time people said that they have a phobia of like cotton, like the cotton balls, and I'm like, wait, why? Like, I don't know that. Like, my phobia honestly is heights and spiders. Like, I like any type of insects. Like, I don't mess with that. Hell no. Overall, like, working for the Disney store, again, we had each other's backs. You scratch my backs, I'm gonna scratch yours. Period. We were like High School Musical. It was, oh my God, it was amazing.
Ready?
Besides the fact that we were in, like, no, actually no, we were in high school. Cause some of these people that worked there, they created so much drama. You guys, it was crazy. Like, I used to be the one that used to sit there and just watch it happen. Like, I've seen so many different ones. I've seen, like, one coworker go at the other one for, entering the conversation and try to put her 2 cents in. We've seen a lot of things at the store. There was, like, a fight that eventually happened. Like, it was very magical at the Disney store, you know. But, there was a lot of drama in that store. It was crazy. But I mean, you guys, that had to be the store that had the most drama. I was just like, oh my God, it's like we're in a freaking drama show. Like, this right now is like a confessional, if you ask me. Like, it was really crazy. Like, a lot of stuff. And it's like, if one person knew, everybody knew what happened. It was insane. You know, things happen for a reason. And, you know, it a lot of people were really childish, man. Like, I was just like, wow, like, I said I'm a big kid, but not like that. Not like that, Chief. I don't claim that. I do not claim that whatsoever freaking ever. These people, man, I'm telling you, their intentions to come into the store is just to create so much drama. Like, it was really, really sad. But thankfully for me, I was not in any drama. So people wanted to start drama with me, but I just never paid attention to it. And then the wonderful managers. I'm definitely going to talk about it in this video. So there was only one manager that I can definitely exclude out of this. So this manager does not count at all whatsoever, okay? This manager deserves an Emmy, an Oscar, and whatever, because he's been there through it all with me, even till this day. Anyways, I hate doing this smile, but this is literally what I had to do at Disney all the time, so they think it's a magical place, because it really freaking isn't. See that? Quick. Anyways, there was just some managers there that I was just like, I wish I could literally just
Falcon
like
punch.
Oh my god, you guys don't understand how much some of these managers used to stress me out, man. Oh my god. They wanted so much. It was ridiculous. I'm just like, oh my god, what more do you want from me? I hated that they wanted us to put products in people's hands. They want people to walk out with merchandise. I'm like, so basically you're just okay with them for them to just walk up and just leave with merchandise like that? Please let me know, because anybody can do that. But like, I can't just go and force someone to buy something. People come into the Disney store to experience it, for them to take pictures and stuff. We used to have a lot of tourists that used to come and take pictures just with plush and just walk out. Have an entire photo shoot with plush and just walk out. That was a normal thing. Like, it's crazy. A lot of people just do that. A lot of people don't buy, because now to buy things at the Disney store, you guys, it is so freaking... It's expensive. I'm sorry, I forgot that he makes sound. But it's really expensive. Like, the plush now, oh my god, it's like $23. Like, the merch, like shirts, everything, it's crazy now. Also too, a lot of people just make big deals about anything. You know, obviously we have the Karens, we have like all these things. You know, when we had the key, everybody knows the freaking story about the key. For those that don't, if you go into the Disney store in the morning and, you know, we have an opening ceremony and stuff, they will choose at a random who will get the key. It is not always guaranteed the first person. I don't think it ever was, but I think when I first started it was, but it eventually changed from the time I was there. But the person that would come in, they would open it, they would get this key and stuff. People used to make a really freaking big deal about that freaking key. It used to annoy me. I'm like, it's a fucking plastic key. What the fuck are you gonna do with that? You're gonna freaking go to the Disney World and that's gonna freaking open you to a... No. That key is plastic. It's worth nothing, if you ask me. For those that don't know it or haven't seen it, y'all can literally search it up on YouTube and look up the opening ceremony and you guys will see it for yourself. Or maybe there's like Facebook pages, because there's people that literally just bitch and moan about not having this key. It is crazy how some adults can act like children. It is sad. We had this one guest, I'll never forget her, when we had the entire like Jumbotron and stuff like that going on, and we opened and we had this thing, like, I forgot what it was. We had a limited edition item that came out that day, but she wanted the key alongside with another couple, and she eventually snatched the key from her, or the couple or whatever, and then she was threatening them, talking about, if you don't give me the key, I'm gonna beat your ass, or some shit like that. We got a lot of crazy people in that store. It's crazy. You guys wouldn't think, but again, adults want to act like children. Sadly. I'm gonna say this once, if any guest, anyone, this goes for anyone going into any Disney store, please don't give these cast members trouble. They already go through enough. They don't need your extra shit. They don't need that extra weight. They don't need you to come and complain about why is a product so expensive and if they can get a discount. Like, we can't do any of that. Again, like, don't come rude to cast members, because cast members will try their best to help you, because I know for a fact that that's what we're there for. And I always try to aid people with, like, you know, like, if a plush was on sale, like, let's say, for example, if you were nice to me, because I don't do this to everyone. Let's say if this plush was, like, let's say $50, right? Let's say. And online it was, like, half that, so $25. And if it was that, I would honor that for you. But just show it to me, and I can give you for that price. That's how nice I was. But if you come rude to me talking about, oh no, that's $25 online, I'm not gonna give that to you. No, just why? Like, how do you expect me to know that? Like, what? Like, people really used to sit there and just like assume that we know everything, and it's not that. And then we had people too that used to switch the tags. So when something was on sale, we had a red and white tag, and it used to be on sale. People used to rip them off and put it on a full price item, talking about, oh no, that's like $5. No, it's not, ma'am. I seen you do it, and I know what people marked down, and it would come up in the system, and they're like, oh no, maybe you're like, your computer's like stupid or something. No, it's not stupid. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, lady. It is $49.99 whether you want it or not. And then they would immediately talk about, oh, I want to talk to a manager. My manager would tell them the same thing, and it's a whole big deal, and they walk out the store. That's fine. I don't care. We don't need that. We don't service people like that. We don't want to service rude people. Sorry. Not sorry. And lastly, like, I also really want to say that some managers, again, they just don't deserve to work there. Like, I remember this one manager. Man, this manager put me through hell and back the first year I worked there. I used to suffer from this hair condition called alopecia. I'm going to post like the picture here because a lot of people don't believe me, and it's a very serious condition. Alopecia is basically you like get a bald spot pretty much anywhere. I think from what my dermatologist told me, he said it's because like I was stressing too much, or I did too much damage to my hair. Like, it was just a lot of stuff, and I eventually got a really big bald spot. Like, it was huge. So I eventually used to wear a lot of hair extensions and a lot of braids so I can cover that up, because if I put it in a bun, like, you would see it. I was very insecure when it came to that, and I was very sensitive. Not everybody knew that I had that condition. So when I used to, wear hair extensions and stuff, I used to have managers literally harass me, bro. When are you going to change your hairstyle? When are you going to do something about that? Oh, you used to come to work looking like a supermodel every day. What happened? Like, things like that. And I used to literally go upstairs and cry my eyes out because I was very sensitive about that. I was going to the dermatologist for treatment, and let me tell you guys that was the most painful treatment that I have ever been. They freaking put a needle in my head, and they stabbed there a couple times. It was really uncomfortable. And I pray that nobody gets that condition. It is not a condition to play with. They told me if eventually gets anything bigger, I would have to literally like shave all of my hair off and let my hair regrow. So thank the Lord Jesus that my hair grew, so I don't have to deal with that. So that's something you guys don't know about me. But these managers assume that everything is going right, and and things like that. So hated that. There was some workers here that should have not worked there. Some of their intentions were to just really get at anyone. Like, some of them were just really rude. Like, I remember I had this one security guard that literally would not stop trying to like harass me. Like, he used to harass me on stage a lot, used to follow me on stage, used to like to say that like I look like his girlfriend and stuff like that, and that his girlfriend and him broke up, so he wants to be with me and things like that. And I was just like, no, ma'am, I am not interested. But there's a lot of kiss asses there. I'm not gonna hold back. There's a lot of them, that think that they're gonna get somewhere with that, but they're not. You're not gonna get anywhere with that. You're working a $15 hour job. What more do you think you're gonna get by kissing ass? No, if you ask me. The general manager was Ach. I'm not gonna lie. Again, in my past video, you guys saw why I don't like her. She's a very negative person. Like, everyone has their opinions about this. Will tell you about her, because she is just a mess, a disaster. I'm over it. Well, that's all the time we got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, hi benzies. We do this pretty often now, because now I got a new phone and I can edit all these videos. Till the next one, benzies. Bye. Baby, what you gotta say? Bye.